Hi, everybody. Alright, no doubt by now you've heard of the Russian jet that was shot down by Turkey over Syria. I have four different articles on this telling four different events that happened. I learned most of this on the road coming back here from up north in Michigan, and I pulled four headlines to make uh, four little earmarks of the situation. One, the plane that was shot down, the Russian warplane was shot down by a NATO country. Russian jet downing surfaces. Putin calls Turkey an accomplice for terrorists. Turkey shoots down Russian fighter jet over the Syrian border. They hadn't even crossed into Turkey, and the plane didn't even go down in Turkey. Turkey downs Russian warplane near Syrian border. Putin warns serious consequences. One of these was supposed to talk about let's see if it goes into details. No, okay, I'll just have to mention it. Let's see here. Alright, so one of these was supposed to talk about how the plane was brought down. It was supposedly brought down by an AIM-7 Sidewinder, which is usually only used for short-range targets and used at long range for some reason in Turkey. Again, I don't know why. But basically, one of the major incidences involving this, and I know I don't have a headset, is that basically, upon shooting the plane down, Turkey says they warned the Russian plane 10 times within 5 minutes to not cross their border into Turkey from Syria. Also, when the plane went down, there were two crew members, and Turkish forces were said to had shot at one of them, killing one of the men parachuting down. Yep, that's Gizmo in the background. I know I don't have a headset, I know. And basically, one of the things that I want to say about this is that this is just bad, because this opens up to a whole list of things. They had an emergency NATO meeting. NATO basically is saying that they back Turkey, not Russia, and everything else. So basically, whatever Turkey says and does, that's going to be the law of the land. In the beginning of the morning on the radio as I was coming back here, I heard that Turkey killed one of the guys parachuting down. Now, toward the afternoon, then about 3 o'clock, I heard that a rebel group within Turkey shot the pilot and killed him while he was parachuting down. Because if it had been Turkey, if they had actually put it on the books as Turkey, that would have been a war crime under the Geneva Convention. And we all know NATO allies don't commit war crimes. Period. So you guys can look into this. I told you what this was about. The NATO country was Turkey. Putin basically called Turkey an accomplice of terrorists. This one coming from Disclosed.tv shows various footage of the actual shoot down. Let's see if it goes into anything worthwhile.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Yeah, that's kind of bad that they're actually doing that. Let's see here. So here is, let's see here. Here's the plane going down. Nope, don't want to show that. I will mute it and just show the footage. So there's the plane there going down, and there's the parachuter getting out. Okay, there's the parachuter. He's coming down. Everything is good. And I'm not using 30 seconds, so it's all good. So as you can see, this is just bad for everybody. Thanks.